The Vapor player is focused on speed, getting to the ball quicker, making quick cuts, and they see themselves as having more control of their game when there's less shoe in the way. When we approached working on the Vapor11, there seemed to be a disconnect between the previous model and what players had come to expect from Vapor as a whole. We're gonna have zoom in the forefoot. They're always on their toes, so it just made more sense to give them that responsiveness under their forefoot versus in their heel. What we hear consistently from all tennis athletes, regardless of how they play, they want to be low to the ground. And so for us, that perception was really important in terms of how we innovate for them. So for the Vapor11, we did a double lasting, so you don't really see a midsole, and that's intentional because we're showing and doing. Like, we're showing them that like they're close to the court, but in fact it is lower to the ground than the Vapor NXT. The design team, I think, did a great job of interpreting how this player wants to be seen on the court and how they play. The words that we use consistently are fast, right? It's the running shoe of the court. So always trying to think about how we can add durability without adding weight. The wonderful thing about haptic is you can make it thicker and thinner in certain areas to add that additional durability where we know they're wearing through the upper. The overall stance is just very sleek and kind of forward moving. It just feels like one of those like lines when someone's running like on a cartoon, you know, they look like speed lines. And so it was very intentional because that was the goal, to lace up and feel like this is helping them go faster. Design is always wanting to push to the edge, right? So there's always this tension of like, we don't want to go too far from what's worked. And also, we don't want to just keep repeating ourselves. I think with the Vapor11, we found a really nice balance of giving them what they asked for, but also giving them what we know they need to perform better.